Katie.
And I'm Brooke.
Thank you so much for taking the time to check out our video. We really do appreciate it. Our friend Aaliyah has done a different video. You guys can look at her link. She probably has so much more to say. A little more interesting probably.
Yeah, I mean, we're kind of nervous right now just talking to a camera, so...
Definitely really nervous.
But we just wanted to let you guys know like what we learned doing this website and from our class about human resources. I know Katie has a lot to say about what she learned from this website, so I'll let her go first.
Well, what I learned is a lot about more organizational and what we're going to be going into when we go into event planning. Since we're majoring it now and learning about all the hospitality industries and what the bottom all the way to the top, it's interesting to find out like what we're going to be doing, how we're going to be doing it, all the little nitty-gritty stuff. One of the kind of funny things was in our news we did a checklist. And if you guys looked at that, you'll see there's a bunch of different things, but it's kind of just like an overall basis that you need to start months in advance when they're planning an event. And I know that kind of like, I don't know why that surprised me.
Shocked us. We were like, oh my goodness, there's so much that you have to do for event planning. And just getting to be in this class, you really learn like more of what you're going to be doing as an event planner. And it kind of shocked me, and I was like, whoa, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. Because it's just so much. There's like all the little nitty-gritty stuff that you have to do for event planning. Like, not only do you need to know like a florist and like being in event planning, you should know like catering, like everything. Where seating arrangements should go, how to deal with your guests or your customers, how to make them happy. Like, it's really, really difficult.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny how much human resources has to do with event management and like hospitality industry in general.
Exactly.
I know Brooke was talking about how human resources is just, you know, human resources. You need to be resourceful to humans, kind of funny. But you know, talking to people and getting to understand them more. And I know you had some stuff to say about that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's really important for your customer that you are extremely out there, like, doing whatever you can for them. I think that's the most difficult part about being an event planner, is that you always want to satisfy your customer, and your customer wants to satisfy their guests. Yeah, so it's kind of like a ladder effect, and as long as the customer that you have is as happy as they can be, then you're going to have an overall great event.
Absolutely. And going over and beyond that, like, hey, this guy said no, but I'm going to make sure he says yes, so your event is amazing, and that you have an amazing time at your wedding or your birthday or your retirement party or something like that.
Exactly. And people talk about bridezillas, but that's their number one day for their entire life. Like, people look forward to that in their life.
Look back to that as well.
Yeah.
Like pictures, like who's going to take the pictures? Oh, like I need a great photographer, that kind of thing, that you need to have so many connections in so many different areas that it's kind of cool to think that you're going to meet so many people doing this as well.
Exactly. And like you also have to find a great venue. Like that's your overall like first thing you need to find that will hold that many people for your event, is a venue.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think more into human resources side of it. I know we talked about a little bit about that, but we were talking about finding your employees that you hire. Like definitely, like the analysis of that is kind of cool to think about.
And it's very intricate because you want to find the right people who are going to satisfy your customers overall, but do the job right, be there on time, be happy while they're at the event for however long it may be.
Disciplining,
yeah,
especially disciplining. Like you said, like being happy. Like if you don't show up happy to your job and know that this is what you want to do, then you don't need to show up to your job, because being there and being happy for those customers or the guests or whatever you're doing is kind of the number one priority. One in hospitality.
Exactly, and I know that if you're having a great time and you have a smile on your face, then so will the guests, because I've heard that so many times, that as long as they like your employees doing really well, the guests are going to have a great time as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you guys so much for watching our video.
We really appreciate it. All three of us would love so much to help you guys out. Just let us know.
Yeah.
Thank you again.
Yes, thank you so much.